y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video?
Matty Rants.
Gagged.
Dear the Vixen, I want to take back everything that I said about you, except for that Q-tip hair that you got going on.
Oh, we're gonna always reach you for the hair, but
Baby!
you gave me all my life.
When I tell
needed.
you, listen,
Oh Jesus!
as a black man, I sat there and I went. I just kept pointing. I was like, like, what is happening here? She told the truth.
And nothing but.
That we have been missing from the entirety of the show, period.
Because nobody
never
was
been discussed.
She said point blank, period. This is how it is. This is how this is going to be perceived. This is going to be the public opinion. And we're not going to let this slide.
And for the Aquarius fans, I know that's your girl. But y'all better hear what was said tonight.
Come on.
Because it was nothing but the truth.
Let's be real now.
Nothing but the truth. So let's bring it back in.
We'll get there.
Yes, because Untucked was 30 minutes of excellence. It was, and everybody had good points. Everybody had good points. Oh my God, it was great. And there was some foolishness towards the end where someone was playing further the victim. There was a lot of junkery, muckery, and shuckery of it all.
But we have to actually talk about the actual episode.
And we will. But we're going to get to these points. It's your boy, Matty Rants.
As you're already for.
You know the social links are down below. You know where the buttons are. Press all the good ones. I don't care. Let's get to it.
Woo!
So the Vixen came in feeling herself. Yeah, she was giving that I'm feeling myself tease after winning the last challenge and mini challenge. She keeps reminding us.
Okay, she said, I won twice.
You won one time. But, you know, the main challenge is like, but...
Asia wasn't talking about her win. But, you know, it is what it is. And Monique was like, why was I in the bottom?
Again.
I was robbed the first week.
Well, not
I
again.
made you a costume with a reveal this week, and I'm in the bottom.
They gave examples, and it was like, I keep trying. I'm trying, but you're not feeling the ooh-ah sensation, and we still love some Monique Hart, honey. Because she had a great Untucked moment, too. Bring it in.
Okay, we're not at Untucked.
Forgive this, y'all. I'm in a new location here, and Jamar's out here, so the lighting's going to get a little crazy every now and then. So if you see me adjust it, that's just because I keep it real.
It's getting even brighter.
For who? It was the same.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. See, look. Didn't do it this time. See? There you go. Okay. It's like this thing about being so pale. It's like, okay. But, all right. So now let's just get to it. Now, Monique feels slighted. Monet has another sponge waiting for her. I think she just cut them out ready for the rest of the season.
The rest of the season. It's going to forever come back. And Monet, baby, I don't know. You tried to tease us with that dress that you think you were going to give us on the runway. It was a boot.
We just said that we were going to go so far down the line and we would start at the beginning, but here goes Jamar doing it. So I'm going to continue.
She said, okay, she said it.
Please, if you have your earphones in, put them at a moderate volume as I will be talking loudly tonight. Now,
especially
RuPaul comes in with a chocolate bar challenge to sell it to us viewers and to her, really. Not to us, it was really to her.
Okay.
But you gotta let's just run through it. Basically, Blair killed it. I'm starting to like Blair more and more. Her looking like a 12-year-old child is becoming less of a problem for me. Because it really wasn't a problem to begin with, but I just kind of felt like you look like you eat cheese sandwiches with just mayonnaise.
Like the Lunchable, like the little cracker.
No. I meant Wonder Bread, mayonnaise, cheese.
Well, that
Kraft American slice. Processed.
Full-fledged adults eat that.
Oh. I mean, low-key, I do too when I don't have no food in the fridge. But I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, that's dire. That's
You give me. Oh no! You know what she gives me? Have you seen the movie Matilda? With the tomato. Oh, yeah. We're good.
I'm leaving the room.
Tomatoes, mayonnaise, and a sandwich. That's exactly what she gives me. She gives me Michelle Trachtenberg teas.
Oh, okay.
Harriet the Spy. That's what I meant.
Ooh.
That's what it was. It wasn't Matilda. It was Harriet the Spy. I'm not editing out the Matilda part because that still was a great movie. Y'all need to go see it. You can
That was
remember
with
it.
the orange VHS tape.
Nickelodeon.
What y'all know about the orange VHS
Yes!
tapes?
Come on, Nickelodeon. We miss you, Nickelodeon, because the new
think Rosie was
Nickelodeon
still in
is
the closet at the
horrible.
time.
Yeah, no, but yeah. Like, okay, we gotta stop. 'Cause I
Okay.
was about to talk about Queen Latifah on top
Oh,
of that.
no, because then that's a whole...
Two broad shoulders. Okay, so listen. Now, one part about that challenge that I want to talk about is when Aquaria was asked to sing the Pledge of Allegiance and then began to sing the national anthem.
Baby, she already started off losing from the mini challenge. She just, say, can you see?
By the dawn's early light?
And to ask so have you never, like, you're fresh out of school. You're literally fresh out of school.
Not even.
know
Not even.
that
Maybe a GED at this point. Because I'm like...
there shouldn't be that many years between you and the time when you had to stand up in the middle of
Y'all-
that classroom and give that Pledge of Allegiance.
And this is for all our American people. You know, I know we have people from the UK. Shout out to y'all. German fans, Australia, everywhere. Africa,
From across the globe.
all over the lands. We appreciate the love. But y'all should know, as that's like the thing that you said like almost every day in school was the Pledge of Allegiance. You stood up, you put your hand on your heart. I don't know what they're doing now, but when I was going to school, that's what we had to do every damn day. And we did, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boom. You've now passed your citizenship.
Oh, no.
They do ask that question, though.
True.
They do ask that question. Isn't that interesting?
But you
Why
know
would you
what?
ask that question for a citizenship?
I'm going to try and throw your...
I keep saying
I'm about
I want to
Eureka.
say citizens test and I say citizenship and I'm like, where's that?
I would just...
Yeah, it's
But
been a long night.
I'm just going to try to give Aquaria a lifeline and say that she probably just thought of the first thing
Probably
that came to her mind, and
trying to be quick on the dime.
more people, we know the national
us a
anthem when we
halfpenny.
hear it. We don't really hear the Pledge of Allegiance very often,
but we
know what the difference is.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say, in the light of the moment,
Maybe because RuPaul said sing it, it threw her off versus just say it. Maybe.
because you don't sing the
And
Pledge
that's
of
the only
Allegiance.
bone we're throwing you today.
Because the rest, that's the only
Because
thing.
the rest of the episode,
you on your own.
girl, you in danger, girl. I said, call Whoopi Goldberg's eyebrows. They're still missing.
That mean you in danger, girl.
All right. So, Monet, Blair, and Monique were declared the winners. And Monique had a really great one with her horrible, horrible pillow titties. I love you, Monique, but what were those breastises
It was
about?
so funny.
It looked like somebody took a pillow and just said, hi-ya! And then just gave it to her and said, go for it. And then Monet with the Irish, and then she said, I'll do an Irish jig for you. Let me do an Irish jig for you. But Blair was cute with the tap dancing, and we say, lean on it. She goes...
It was good. I'm really enjoying these mini challenges and the fact that we have them.
I know, because we were missing them for so long. So we got this whole Maxi challenge has to do with dating apps, which, as most of you know, what those are. And
The struggle.
The troubles, the struggles, all of it's real. Now, we have End of Days, Fibster, and Madam Butterface. Now, on Team End of Days, we have Blair, Eureka, the Vixen, and Miss Cracker. Fibster, we have Monique, Cameron, Dusty, and Mayhem. And Madam Butterface is Monet, Yuha, Aquaria, and Asia.
Did you have to?
It kind of felt
Did you have to
necessary.
sound like a
Yuha!
karate move?
It kind of felt like that was necessary, but we're just going to keep it going here.
Lord.
Now, when Eureka is suggesting stuff, the Vixen's faces were...
She's just like...
It's that frustration you feel with a coworker who just clearly doesn't get it when they're in the lunch break room area with you and they're trying to join in the conversation. They say the dumbest stuff, but you have to be tactful because you want to keep your job and you don't want to make fun of them on the spot, but you do in the car behind their back anyways.
And you probably tweet about them in the bathroom.
Yeah, that too. And you're so nondescript with it that the people really, like, only your coworkers are like, true. But you know who you're talking about.
You never know who follows you, especially if your profile is public.
Exactly. Now, the thing is that we get to Monique's group and Mayhem's quite mute. Mayhem is mute. And Cameron's like, well, girl, do you want me to say the whole...
The narration.
The narration part because of the fact that I wrote it?
And it'd be easier just for ease
As
purposes.
she's doing her eyebrows. God, I like Cameron more and more as each episode is going on.
Because she's a slow burner. She's
definitely a slow burn.
you
She's
know.
slowly cooking that chicken, honey. But Mayhem didn't say anything.
Yeah,
And
like
Cameron's like,
Dusty
say something.
was giving something. Cameron was shooting stuff off. Like, do you want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do this? And Monique was like,
Monique's
okay,
like,
cute.
hand. Her Monique's hand's like, okay, like just moving on, because it's kind of like we can't just sit here and wait for you to go.
Because she asked you the questions, you're like, you good? All right.
I was like, come on, Mayhem, get it together, baby. Now Yuha
was irritating as heck the whole episode. She was so. What is an unhealthy? I need her to explain to me. She's gonna put a post on Instagram. You know it's coming. I need her to explain to me what she meant by unhealthy girl.
Girl, it wasn't funny.
I need to know.
Everything wasn't funny.
Because you're supposed to be ugly.
Not.
What does that have to do with your?
Okay, we're not even to the face yet because it made no sense. And when they tried to tell her about it, she got defensive as all knows what. And I was like, girl, come on, pull it back together.
Because it's like we saw you painting a nice crease, a good lid,
a
clean eyebrow.
She was just doing her own thing, and that was it, y'all. That was all it was.
She tried to be Dusty Ray Bottoms. It didn't work.
Okay, now, girl, I guess Fipster went first. Cameron was Cameron was flat. Just go ahead and say it. Her chest has more definition than what her performance gave. This is true. Did I say a lie? Nope. It was all the truth there. Monique was directing more than she was acting, but it wasn't horrible. Especially once they replayed the whole video. It was kind of like, okay, that was funny, that was cute. But Mayhem didn't do anything. And I mean, maybe because they didn't give Mayhem anything to do. So why is it now on See, that's where I want to know is who really wrote everything out. Because if Cameron wrote the narration part down and did all of that, then who did of Mayhem's
Did
scenes?
Mayhem come up with her own line? I felt like she had something to do with it because she had the idea of what the whole joke was supposed to be. But
she was maybe more of a yes person versus well, wait, I think this should be better. And then she's like, well, I think this is going to suck, but I'm just going to go with the team. That's not how it works, baby. You can't do it that way.
Then if you lose, then you're in the bottom.
Yeah, that's you, girl. That's you, girl. Now, when Carson and Michelle are like, this is going down shit. And then they start speaking, they're like, oh, hi! I said, that was some fake right there. I said, I'm watching
Michelle shows her fakeness every week up here.
God, I mean, they're not that up there, but you know.
Oh, are they not?
Only when they're sitting on a table. So listen. Love you, Michelle Ellie. I like Michelle a lot. Just sometimes I'm like.
Sometimes I just be looking at her like, what are you talking about?
Now, she was on it today when she got Yuha together on the main stage, though, because she read her for filth. We're not letting that be an excuse, though. I was like, ew. Oh, continue. Now, end of days, Miss Cracker, she's just going to be good, period. Miss Cracker, good, period. But Eureka literally hit her with the bag, girl.
That was like the first one of the memes that we saw over and over again. Don't be such a drama queen.
Bam. It was good. You know, Blair was cute and the Vixen was angry. So everybody was playing their role.
As they've done since they walked into the world.
I'm just here to fight. Butterface, Asia. Asia is a character. Ooh.
There it is.
Yeah, that was that face. I'm not even going to attempt that one because I like my face. So,
give it a shot. Come on.
I think mine's worse.
You just look surprised. Oh, there it is. Wait, what was it the first time? There it go.
I can't.
Oh, girl.
Lies, Manelli. Okay. Aquaria. Everybody was kind of okay. It was okay.
I mean,
this is like my diary book. Pages in your diary. Sorry, I had a moment. I was looking at it in the camera. It was just so crazy. Yeah, Asia slayed. Monet was pretty good, but Asia was stealing the show. Yuha was a fool. Yuha was a fool.
She repeated that line over and over and
so
over
you
again.
rolled on a ball, and then you...
You said you can go in different positions, but you literally just rolled your bodies forward.
Oh, that face wasn't doing any different positions either. So, okay. Now, let's get real deal Holyfield here, okay? This is where all this started with Aquaria and the Vixen. Aquaria tried the Vixen over her choice of borrowing a wig. there was actually a switch swap. You know, they swapped hair. The Vixen let her borrow Monique's. Yeah, the Vixen let Monique borrow her wig, and Monique let the Vixen borrow her wig. Boom.
Cool. It happens all the time.
But Aquaria's like, well, how's that your best drag if you had to borrow someone's wig? Now, that is you coming for somebody, girl. That's not you asking a question. You were like, about it, okay?
Yeah,
you was being very, the word is...
It's interesting how she calls it her best drag, but it's not even something that she bought from home.
The word you're looking for is cunty. That is very much that. Cunty. The Vixen let her know a little bit, but that was it. And we didn't go back to that until later. But let's get to this point. Now, Blair opens up about her religious family, and that was really touching. And then also, when Dusty talked about her conversion therapy, I was like, sister, I know exactly what
that is,
you
and the
have
fact that
gone
that's
through.
still happening,
I've
even
been there.
today. Even
I
the
didn't have it
kids
as bad as
today.
her, but I had. You know what's even worse though? I had that happen to me like a couple years ago, where they tried to take me to church, and like all of a sudden, all these people around the church were just like in a circle asking me questions about my life, and I walked away. But I had a choice to walk away because I was an adult. I wasn't a child. It was like, you're not going to just sit me here. But even as a child, when I was put in boot camp, when I was taken to all these things, when I was taken out of gymnastics and put into football because it was not a masculine sport, when things like that, when I was taken to a psychologist at 4 because they assumed that this isn't normal, so let's change it. That type of stuff really affects people. So when Dusty started telling her truth, I was like, not only is this touching, but she's guaranteed another 3 episodes.
Okay, and she's like, even after all of that, I have my fiance.
And
I have
still
my
believes in
job,
God at the
still
same
believes in
time.
God.
I was like,
I
you know what? And y'all believe what you want to believe in, but when someone really holds their faith true, even after all of that, I always commend them because you didn't let someone break you into believing that there is nothing. But again, I accept everybody for what they believe in. I have no stigmas towards anybody or anything, like some people like to assume, but it is what it is.
It was a great.
It was a
great
good moment.
Shout out to Miss Dusty Ray Bottoms.
Love you, Dusty. Now, girl, on to the fight of the century. I think we should have paid for that. That was pay-per-view material.
'Cause when I
WrestleMania
tell you-
55, bitch. What?
That whole time they putting on their makeup for this
Let
runway.
me tell you something. This is how it all started. It started when Aquaria came for the wig. Now, when Aquaria tried that joke, well, y'all going to church, girl, I'm going to have me a Bloody Mary. It wasn't funny. And the Vixen said that.
It wasn't
That
funny.
wasn't funny. Oh, girl, why are you being so negative? Okay, okay, hold on, sis. Did you not just come for me earlier today?
I was like, did you forget?
So we're not just letting that go to where you can drop jabs in and no one's going to say anything.
I already feel a way about
She
you.
just came into the workroom and told you, my name's the Vixen. I came here to fight. You got beat up, sis. Y'all don't shoot. I can see in the comments.
Aquaria fans, y'all know.
Your girl got
lit.
dragged. She got
lit up
And
tonight.
you know what? And
Okay.
what did I say? What's my word to say when people really got gathered?
She look.
Gathered her. Every
This
time
is the
she ran
Vixen.
away, the Vixen was like, no, come back here. I'm not done
No.
with you. No, come back here. I'm not done with you. Read her for
He
dirt.
was like, well, you shouldn't do it. Well, if you're judging me on the runway, why would you be worried about the fact that I borrowed somebody's wig? If it should be mute. She's like, no. No. Like, she just tore her apart. Everything Aquaria tried to save, the Vixen tore her apart.
Aquaria had to walk away.
Because she lost. She had to forfeit.
It was like, ooh. And the thing is, everyone's like, now come on, the Vixen. But it's like, no. No.
You tried to
Why
throw
is
the
it now
rock.
I have to be the one to be calm and quiet? Now, I get it, y'all, where somebody's saying that she didn't have to be like that all the time. No, you don't have to be like that all the time. But if that's someone's character in person, just like Vanjie all the time, hello? It is your preference on what you like and what you take from it. But at the same time, I get where the Vixen was coming from. And it was like, well, girl, she kind of deserved it. Because she's walking around like her poo don't stink. And at the same time, you know how people feel like they're untouchable? And they walk around and they do things because they feel like I can't be
Online.
touched, especially online.
Baby, they will boost your head up.
Girl,
and the real
I will-
world will tear you down.
I will find you. Okay? That's what happened. She said, what did she say? You showed the rod, and I forgot what the whole
You
saying
throw the
is.
rock, you tried your hand got slapped. Something to that effect.
And she said, I'm a bear. I'm going to chase you. Okay? And I was like, girl. I was like, oh my God. Y'all, please tell us what you thought of that whole fight. Because honestly, even before we get to Untucked, because Untucked, she broke it down.
Woo!
But in the workroom, I was like, damn, she got her real. I haven't seen one like that in a minute.
And you know how
When is the last time they did that, though?
that the Vixen really got her together is because I went to, Instagram is the place of all the hateful comments. I went to the Vixen's comment. There was not one
negative
comment reading her. Everybody
They
said,
were like,
you are
go
slay,
on, sis.
slay, we love you,
You
Black Power.
read her for
I was
Phil.
like, whoa.
I was like, damn, but
She really got
and
her
the Vixen
together,
brings up a
dude.
really great point later, but we'll get to that. But let's just go ahead and get to the runway now. RuPaul, because we didn't talk about RuPaul's look last week, so
We should talk about this one.
Jamar wasn't really feeling RuPaul's look. I wasn't paying attention
Not
because I
for
was eating.
RuPaul.
The
Maybe on
wig
one of
was great. The wig
is
was
all-
great. The makeup was good.
Yeah, the wig is always great.
Up, it was excellent.
But
I didn't understand the little side piece, the little tool with the stars on it.
and then it was just a straight dress. It wasn't even fitted. She didn't even need to pad. There was no shape to it.
So
I'm
there
like,
goes the rumor of her wearing basically the what is it? The
That
promo
was a good
looks.
idea that they just let go. That could have really
The promo looks for all the seasons. Yeah, that
yeah
didn't
for
happen.
each episode, for each corresponding episode.
It
That would
didn't
have been.
happen, but it didn't happen though, and so I want you to have that fond memory. Now to the girls'
I think it's
runway.
because somebody may have bought it at DragCon. I don't know.
The theme was feathers. I love the theme. Ooh, first we start with Blair giving you white dove realness.
2.
Everything. It was cute, very simple, and I liked it. Miss Cracker.
2.
First of all, for you now playing into, you lost a friend, and a bluebird had made a nest, and all this whole storyline that came with it. It made it that much better.
Everything she has is detailed, has a purpose.
Oh, her nails were everything.
And
Oh, the nails
just
were everything. I love it when they do this with their hands. Like they're grabbing chips and they don't want their fingers to be touched, but
Miss
their nails are
Cracker can
grabbing.
just do no wrong so far.
She's
She can
sickening.
just do no wrong.
Miss Cracker is
She can do no
sickening.
wrong. Eureka gave us the loaf, baby.
And here's what's crazy. Eureka's in the top and it ends up being with a loaf. After we claimed and said, girl, if she gives me one more of those, I'm going to
But
scream.
know what? If it works.
It was the same loaf she wore for the all white.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
I saw that. I was about to say,
that braid and everything.
Yeah, same one.
But it looked good.
It looked good.
It looked
Look, let me tell y'all, I'm not one to criticize people to recycle and reuse, because if it works.
It was everything. It was everything. I was like, but not the most, because Cameron slayed her.
Baby,
but we'll get to
there.
that.
We will get
Woo,
there.
Jesus. Now, Vixen came in with that good old peacock.
Did you see that swoop? Whoosh.
Wham! I said, all right. Come on, peacock, cock. Y'all know that Katy Perry song?
I do.
Wasn't it off of
Teenage Dream?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was her best album.
Still is, because these
Still
last
is.
two.
Prism was okay, and this other one was
I don't know what you're talking
4
about.
or 3 songs that were great. Witness had 3 songs. Tsunami was the best thing that came out of that. I'm so mad we didn't get a video for that. But back to the story.
Okay.
Monique. Ooh. Okay,
She
Monique.
was giving Phoenix.
Let me tell you
Goddess.
something. Monique Hart, girl. This is the 3rd time you came on that runway and just laid your whole put-it flat.
Onto the floor.
That putty cat flat.
It leaked on the runway.
It was like lips dragged. I mean, God bless
From
America.
The wig to the heel.
And I live for the makeup. I live for what she
And
does with
she
the eyes.
made
I live.
everything on that.
We're
she
assuming
made.
she did. I'm assuming she did. Because when I looked at it, I was like, girl, she made that whole thing herself. God bless her. Because that was sick. It was good. It was like, if you want to put all the white outfits together and you had, wait, I'm going to get to Aquarius. Because Aquarius actually was sickening too.
We'll get there.
Oh my god. Okay, so it was a good runway, y'all.
Toot.
As you can tell. So Mayhem came out as Pink Kennedy.
But she looked good, though.
She did look good. But now I was like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Because of that wig. Not because of everything that she does or she looks like Kennedy. But that was very, very Kennedy. Davenport. Very much so. The contacts and everything.
Not that it's a bad look, though.
It's not a bad look.
But because she looked good.
She did.
I almost said something. So
How's your
wrong.
head?
Oh, Lord Jesus, forgive me.
No? You don't get the joke either, Miss Faye? How's your head?
No complaints. No, but I was in a whole other world when you said that.
Were you in a different world? From where?
So you going
It's a different world.
I'm actually surprised you didn't talk about the eyes this time.
With who? Monique?
With
Mayhem. Oh, no, because hers were straight in line.
So
Dusty.
There it is. That was what I was waiting. I
See,
knew it was coming.
Is he's petty like that?
I
honestly let it go until he just brought it,
was
up.
coming. I didn't say it.
So Dusty Ray Bottoms gave us Poison Feathers.
Boot. I love Dusty.
It was a look. I liked her eye makeup. I liked her makeup and the hair. I didn't really care for the ensemble. It was not ensembled.
Together, probably.
We'll keep that.
We're just gonna run with it.
Cameron Michaels. Have mercy on my soul. Because Miss Thing.
This is her fully evolved form.
You grabbed. That was the mega evolution.
It was
We kept saying it was the last time. That was a Venusaur was the best in drag. This is mega Venusaur. Not even that. Bird. I need a bird. I need a legendary bird. Pokemon fans in the comments, go. Okay, because I can't.
Wait, with 3 evolutions? I mean, you can Pidgey.
Forget it. Like, it wasn't even an evolution anymore. It was like, girl, I'll
Pidgey
trade you. Pidgeotto,
no,
and Pidgeot.
The mega evolution.
It's horrible. Pidgeot. What a waste of a name. Okay, sorry. We're doing this again. Can you get out of here, girl? Okay, so it was amazing. It was quite well. Her makeup was. She had time to do that. Remember, she had time to do that.
So we're gonna do this every week.
Every week.
Every week.
Every week. I don't have any time to. Okay.
Oh, well, she started early. They was doing rehearsal. She was gluing down them
that's
brows.
what you got to do sometimes in
brows,
order to
baby.
be on time, sis. So,
camera look good.
Monet Exchange. Now, Jamar's gonna give you more harshness than I do. I thought it was cute. But after seeing everyone else's, I was like, I needed just a little bit more from you, sis. And I love you some. I love me some Monet Exchange. No, you don't. I love me some Monet Exchange.
I love Monet. I do. I just wish she'd have different wigs and different outfits. What?
I just rang the doorbell. Ding, ding, dong. Okay, so listen. It was. Yeah, so it was there. Asia. Now, girl, let's be real. We were not feeling it the first time we saw it, but as you were standing there, I was like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm not fully sold, but I'm okay with it. But when she was blowing up the hair,
I mean, she sold
That made
with the
outfit.
characterization of it, but just the presentation as she came on, I was like,
it was a lot.
It was a lot. But okay,
but
all right, yeah. Asia, I'm gonna ride this with you.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yeah. So Yuha.
Boot.
Aquaria looked really great. Okay, first of all, back to Yuha because I'm not gonna just do her like that. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna say, Miss Thing.
Your outfit made no sense.
No, not even that. Why the red wig? Now that explanation was so. I have it in the back of my ass. I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna take it cause hers and his bullshit excuse. Da 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 da. Cause that's what that was.
I tried to combine 2 different parts of Asian culture. She never really gave us what the
Stop
second part was.
Stop. Yeah, I noticed that.
The second part was.
A crow means death. I'm like, okay, so what about the red hair?
I'm like, so what? You never answered the question,
and
girl.
y'all can explain it in the comments, and that really wouldn't make it that much better because honestly,
please try.
If she didn't do it and it wasn't sold then what are you gonna do for that?
Help us out.
Because I kind of got where she was coming from the red, only because I'm a fan of like certain things with Asian culture. I'm a huge fan of Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese. I can do all Asian culture. I do love it a lot. But it's just kind of like
the way she put it together just made you.
Why would you bring that as an excuse to be like, y'all don't get it? And it's like, no, we don't get it.
The whole purpose, if we don't get it, then it doesn't.
No, I'm gonna say this. Aquaria, you may have been dragged for filth tonight.
But this runway.
But those arrows in your chest and in your body, that made perfect sense for how everything went for you. It made perfect sense.
All them arrows was...
It was
the Vixen,
sick,
Monique.
It was sickening.
She sold it.
Oh, it was sickening. So if the
it.
Aquaria fans got to this part of the video, this is minute 28 and 30 seconds, we gave her some praise. That look was.
That's the best she's ever looked.
It is. Well, I didn't like the best in drag, and I didn't like little crack Bo Peep. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
Nope.
This look, it was fire. It was fire.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So did we do everybody? 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay.
That's everybody.
Now.
Not for the actual commercials.
Okay, so End of Days was cute.
And that's really all it was cute.
Fibster was a boot.
Ooh. Fipster was
There was a couple of moments where they laughed, and I guess it was like, okay, that's not as bad as what we thought it was going to be.
Dusty was the best part of Fipster.
Yeah, Dusty was great. Monique wasn't bad either. They made it seem like she was horrible, but it was like, no, she had a couple lines in there. I couldn't take them pillows, though. Cameron was hilarious. Cameron was dry.
She was.
But
She's
then,
not.
where was Mayhem? I was like, the whole commercial went by, and then there goes Mayhem.
She literally, I think she said 3 words. And then they weren't even...
Now, Madam Butterface, Asia stole the show. Yuha ruined the show. And Monet and
narrated the show.
The Vixen were just there. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be real. Monet was like, no.
Yeah, she was
and the Vixen, and I was like, okay. But then here comes Yuha. And I said, nope. Is that hair coming out of those? Are they just black dots?
Hair that whole time, I swear.
I promise you that there should have been some kind of something besides, they took all the prosthetics. I doubt it, girl. You were too busy working on those brows. I highly doubt it.
She tried to say, oh, well, they said I shouldn't wear a nose, so I didn't wear a nose.
I couldn't believe it. Asia, you had all the opportunity to get her together right there on the stage and also in the background. But, at that point, you were like, oh, she's dead on arrival.
Right. I was saying,
she's dead on arrival. There ain't no way in the world they're going to let that go through.
Lip-syncing anyway. So I've already fought last week. I don't feel like fighting twice.
So who else was excited that this was not a group judge challenge and it was an individual challenge? Because I was like, ooh, a lot of people were saved. A lot of people were saved. So our top queens were Asia O'Hara, Eureka O'Hara, no relation, and Blair St. Clair. Okay, I see it. Then the bottom was Cameron, Yuha, and Mayhem. Mm-hmm. Agree.
I'd shout out to Courtney Love for her little judge of Mayhem. It was Mayhem. I was like,
okay,
yes.
Let's also give Courtney Love some credit because I'm a whole fan. That was play on words. But anywho, no, I'm a whole fan. And I love me some Courtney Love, even through her craziness, but she looked good.
She looked great.
Now, she still sounded a little... But she looked good. I'm like, she's still on that drip, I see. But she looked good. Good. That face was right. It's been wrong for so long, girl. So I was proud it came back to the center stage.
All right.
Now.
And Miss Mayhem, they asked her, okay, well, what was wrong? You got lost in the challenge.
Well, really, I didn't have an opinion or say in anything, really, because who took up? Well, it was Monique. I said, ooh. No,
Mayhem,
she didn't.
you set yourself up.
No, she didn't, girl.
You set yourself up.
And then Yuha gives a bull excuse, and it was like, okay, these two are clearly the ones that are lip syncing. So, Asia ends up being the winner because, that face that she did and just her, she was great. Professional. She wanted that Tweety Bird outfit, y'all. You think about that.
I'm about to say,
think about that.
That runway is still a
questionable.
Choice.
But choices.
It worked in your favor, so
yeah.
Boom.
But Asia won, and I was like, yay! It's like, all right, come on, Asia. So we have
Mayhem.
Mayhem's got one.
Vixen,
the Vixen.
And Asia. What do these people have in common?
I don't need to say it because we already know. And I'm like, this is an interesting beginning.
Very interesting.
We were just saying something about issue last season, and now it's like, I spoke too soon. So we shall see how the rest of the competition goes.
It's still very early in the competition.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have California, Chicago, and Texas. Yeah, nice little mix. East, West, and South. And someone's like, Texas is not South. It is.
It's dead in the middle of it.
It's like right at the end, really. Like, even New Mexico is not South. It's like somewhere in, I don't know, middle of... I need to stop talking about New Mexico. So...
You've already said this.
The lip sync song is Celebrity Skin by Hole. And y'all know that song if you grew up around my time, if you watch all the 90s teen movies. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, make me over. I was like, now I know that song.
I feel like they played it in Degrassi too.
Yeah,
at some point.
I think they did as well.
I'm sure they played that somewhere in Degrassi.
Man. Oh my God, it's actually I actually have it on my Apple Music.
Oh yeah,
it's in there. I'm a fan of Courtney Love and Hole. I'm such a fan. Okay, so, all right, kids. Now, Yuha.
We knew. If y'all were on the live, we knew.
I'm like, Mayhem is friends with Detox.
We
Morgan
knew.
and all the Cali girls. So I was like, oh, she's got to know
We
this.
knew.
She got to know this one.
Mayhem was gonna wear her out.
Girl, not only did Mayhem wear her out with just these and this and that, but then she started plucking the feathers towards the end and then took off the collar. I was like,
that is how you lip sync for your life.
3 songs.
Come on, Mayhem.
3 songs. Not disappointed yet. Thank
There hasn't
you.
been a bad lip sync.
Thank you,
Wait.
RuPaul's Drag Race. The first one. Let's be real. You saw a kitten heel fly. You saw somebody attempting to twerk.
But it was entertaining.
No, it was not entertaining.
To a degree.
All right,
Better
Tina
than-
Turner.
Better than some of the ones from season 9. But, okay, how would you compare the first lip sync to the rest of the lip syncs from season 9?
Okay, point proven. All right. Mayhem stays, thank God, and Yuha leaves, and it's kind of like, oh, I kind of want to see more from Yuha.
Yeah, I thought we would. I really thought she would last longer.
I went through a
than
little
she
bit of
did.
shade. Y'all, why does it look like Yuha, when out of drag, is ready to go into a porn scene? Every single time. And I hear the Plancha Rosa music. Boop, 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 boop. Cutler X walks in.
Oh no!
Several
you
other
say
people.
My name.
Yep, sure did. Because, I mean, doesn't it just give you that? Like,
In her quick drag, yes.
oh my
I
gosh.
said she looked like
Ain't nothing
Jersey
wrong with
Shore,
Cutler.
but He said I
Cutler's very aggressive. Ooh, I need to stop talking about that. I got children watching this. Okay, listen.
Well, if it wasn't that much.
My playlist. Okay, so
What's in your bookmarks?
I have a lot of bookmarks, thank you. My Vidster has about 400 videos
Woo,
I've
'cause we
saved.
went
I have no
blind.
shame in my game. I
Yeah.
have to look through my selection. I'm like, what am I feeling like today?
Right. You have to look like an assortment, like it's a menu.
Do you have your
I'm gonna
section
go-
in categories? Yeah! Mine's in
Now,
categories.
see, I haven't organized it to it. I kind of know which one it is and how far
It's
in
how
my
I'm
bookmarks
feeling,
it
and
is.
sometimes the time of day, too. Just like,
And don't you hate it when you try to find it and the bookmark link has been broken?
oh my God, it's the worst feeling ever because you know it's like your
it's
favorite
like,
ones. All okay.
you are- okay.
Okay. All right. All
Y'all
right.
know.
I heard.
I'm sorry.
I heard the thumbs. I heard the
I'm
fingers
sorry.
typing on the keyboard.
We're
the
sorry.
thumbs. Yeah. I'm typing. Okay, so
Who types like that?
I mean somebody who has big old fingers. Okay, so listen. Untucked.
Get ready. I was not ready. Maddie wasn't ready.
It should have
The
been like
world
the
wasn't
Kill
ready.
Bill, that Quincy Jones. Every time. It should have been let off like that. And if anybody uses that and they saw this review in their little makeover episodes, you stole it from me, bitch. Okay, so listen. Now, Monique feels like she may have been thrown under the bus. And
As soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, this is about to be good.
Because we were like, oh,
this is
it,
about to be good.
it just happened.
This is,
We were like, it just
literally
it
just happened
happened.
moments ago.
Watch her have been speaking about it at the time when it. You know how you say things and it just happens. Oh my God! And here's Dusty. I don't think she would do that. Oh, you're so
They
nice.
should have clipped to the
You're
beginning
so
of the.
nice.
Why didn't they do that?
That could have been a great editing.
Why
moment.
didn't they do that? Ugh.
Editors, great moment there. You missed out. So
They got everything else though.
now let's get real. Let's get real. The Vixen and the Aquaria issue. Now,
Monique wanted to
lead
make
off.
peace.
Lead
Monique wanted to
off.
make peace. She said, you know what? We're going to have to bring these two together. We're mainly talking about you, the Vixen, and you, Aquaria, because apparently y'all have had this whole issue all day long. The Vixen said, no, we're not gonna we're not gonna come
It's not
to
over.
peace.
And let's
It's
talk
not
about what
over.
really is the issue here and why do I need to be the person to be like, no, I'm going to be the bigger person in this situation right here when she's the one that's dragging me and coming for me and trying to make me come off to be a villain. And that's when we got to this point here. Now, I want to title this Untucked, The Gathering of Aquaria, starring Aquaria being gathered by in short
Literally
order.
everybody. 'Cause
Now, let's be real. Miss Cracker kind of broke it down, too.
she was nice.
She was like, this is what you do. This is what you do. You have to see what she does. You have to see what she does. So how do you not know that, back to Aquaria, how do you not know that was going to happen? Dusty as well had her little dig in there. We're not friends outside of this show.
Okay,
Be
before
real about
this show
it.
even came, because y'all know y'all both New York queens, you were standoffish, you
Rude,
say rude
nasty,
things. You never tried
all
to claim
that.
it like it was a joke. You said your slights. And now you want to claim it off like it's a joke and that, oh, you're this victim. No,
So
ma'am.
after the vixen then reiterates her statement in a more polite but still vicious way. And then Monique's like, well, girl, you could. But then Monique was like, well, yeah. And then Monet, yeah, well. Then Miss Cracker, yeah, well.
Like, you have to appreciate somebody who's like, this is how I am. This is how I'm going to be. If you come for me, if you disrespect me in this way, I'm going to come back at you. And that's just what it is.
The part about it was how the vixen basically
broke the fourth wall.
Because what happened was Aquarius started crying. And if y'all watch me on live, I said, here goes that.
There it goes. It's starting.
That's that victim stuff. That's that victim stuff that people do. And especially when it comes to people of color against people of non-color. Oh my God. It was like, they're going to label me as the black bitch. Because I'm over here silent and she's crying. And that's how it's going to go. And guess what, y'all? That was done to several people on this show.
It really was.
Many of times. And if you refute that, you are blind.
Delusional.
You're blind, you're delusional, you don't want to see that type of stuff. You live in a fantasy world.
It's just how it is.
Me and Jamar have been saying that and have been very quiet about it for the most part. We'll throw stuff here and there about it. But in reality,
that's how it is.
It's literally what we talk about because it's a fact. It's a fact.
And we see it. But y'all be like, no, she was being bullied. She's the victim. No.
That's like that video of that lady calling those people like black bitches, and then the girls start to beat her up, and then she's like, oh my God, oh my God. How did I? It's like, you just antagonize them. Why do they need to walk away?
If you poke a bear, you can't be mad
One
if the bear
day,
claws your face.
Y'all are going to run up on the wrong person. One day it's going to happen because you haven't already ran up on the wrong person. You haven't had that person challenge you just yet. They haven't let you know about yourself. The vixen gave Aquaria what she needed. And I hope Aquaria takes this.
And I hope she takes it.
And I hope she learns from it. I don't want her to be like, go away and be gone forever. But I want her to learn from the situation because what you did was some childish mess. Did you really start crying after that? Not everyone's attacking me, but I just can't believe this. I had no sympathy for her. I was like, no, dry them eyes real quick. Now, Miss Cracker trying to explain to the vixen, like, now, girl, you could just do this. I'm not doing this at a 5. I'm doing this at a 10. This is who I am.
How would it look if somebody came at me and I just had to come at them like, well...
Girl, Miss Cracker slammed that drink down, though. She was like, if you just let me get my point across. And she's like, no.
She's still funny, even when she's mad.
Yes, it was quite hilarious. Because she slammed it like as if it wasn't going to go down hard, but all that drink spilled. So it was cute. Oh my God. So y'all, I was all for it. I was here for that gathering and it wasn't, and y'all need to really take this part. Please. We are not biased towards the black queens. We are not biased towards the Latin queens, the white queens. There is right and wrong. There is calling stuff for what you see it as. And there it was. That was a perfect example of someone using a baitable move, not even realizing it. Okay.
Because the perception, the court of public opinion.
How it's going to look like to the viewers, to the public, is that you are a black angry person attacking this poor little white twink. When most of the time, the reversal in roles here. It's those who are the white twinks attacking the black people online.
Antagonizing all the time.
All the time.
But God forbid they
doing it online.
Defend themselves. Then it becomes this whole
issue. It's this issue now. And it's like, it's not about race. No, it is.
They make it.
It is. It becomes about race because that's just where the public is now. That's where the sensitivity is in America. I can't speak for other countries. But in my country, in America, that's exactly how it goes down. When some black man is then pulled over and shot, well, what was he looking like? He had priors. He's been to jail before. But what was he doing then?
Right. It's like they pull up all these irrelevant information, but God forbid,
has
this
nothing
person
to do with
who has
that.
been doing these bombings in Austin, he came from a Christian family.
Hold on, and y'all are sending that man money who had killed all those people? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He was a Christian boy. He was
Are
quiet.
you kidding me?
He was quiet.
See, stuff like that blows my mind.
Y'all be surprised.
When Roseanne took the shot that she did at Fresh at the Boat and the Blackest Show, when she said the whole little thing about that little mess trying to...
her?
Yeah, and it was kind of like, pause. You've been gone for how long? Those shows have completely different archetypes. Everything about it is different from you. How dare you? How dare you, Miss Thing, dressing up as Hitler, eating children cookies? I'm not playing with it. All right? I've said what I had to say about that. I said what I said.
Whew. So.
And we're on to the next subject, which is even more juicy.
Okay, because actually, all of this happened. The other queens haven't even come back into the room yet.
Like, they gave them all that time in the world, and it was worth it.
They haven't
honey.
even come back into the room yet.
Now, Mayhem, you got the nerve. You got some nerve, sis. And I like you, Mayhem, but you got some nerve. Monique had every right to be upset with you. And Eureka, how dare you interrupt her moment to say, now come on, girl, it wasn't done. No, shut up for once. I like you, girl, but shut your ass up. First of all,
Messy. She was the one that was like, oh, there was somebody who threw somebody under the bus.
Eureka's the one that brought that up. Then told her not to be angry about it. I was like, okay, you loaf.
You are assertive, and sometimes you can do this, that, and the fourth. No,
Girl.
it is Mayhem's responsibility as a contestant to put her best foot forward. If she don't want to do that,
and Monique brought herself back in because and then where did Monet come and get the sponge, girl? Go ahead and dab yourself, get yourself together. Them sponges are coming in handy, I'm telling you.
They really are, because she asked you, are you good? You okay? Do you want to do this? And you sat back and said, I'm good, I'll be a team player. Then at that point, you relinquished. You relinquished it.
Rewinded the tapes.
We saw it.
She gave you an opportunity to speak several times. And then you're going to sit there and then, okay, now Cameron, I love you too. But that whole conversation between you and Mayhem was bull.
Confusing.
That was bull. Like, oh, the people playing the game and they're trying to do this and that. I just play a better game. I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to be this. I'm not going to play it dirty. Who is playing dirty?
Just moments ago.
Who is playing dirty? Who's playing dirty?
I
You
feel
play
like, did we
dirty.
miss something?
You play dirty when you put her under the bus. Take your own. It was my fault. I should have said something. Her name should never have came up in a discussion.
Because y'all making it seem like she was the vixen and just told y'all what you were going to do.
And they won, by the way, when that happened. Listen, after this episode, I have a completely different view of a lot of these girls, good and bad. And at the same time, I gotta say, RuPaul's Drag Race, you're back.
You're giving me what we loved about this show.
The drama was everything.
And it's only episode 3.
And it was not just some petty stuff. It was good drama.
Genuine
it was some, let's really talk
drama.
about what this is going to look like. And I got to thank the Vixen for that. Whoever sends this to the Vixen, if she ever sees this moment, I'm probably going to post this on Instagram. I got to find the moment where this happens.
We love you.
After tonight,
you gave me
tonight, I'm not coming for your edges, just the tip. I'm standing by it. It was funny in my heart. Oh, do the Vixen.
What?
That wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny.
Don't be so negative, girl. Who you talking to? You!
Was it something I said?
Was it something I said? I was like, girl, that kitchen in the back. God bless America.
Vixen, she will pry and push at that button until she finds that right one and will dig.
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I actually
I
respect it to a certain extent. Now, if it's on somebody who really didn't try her, then I'm going to feel some kind of way. But Aquaria, you tried it. You poked the bear girl and you didn't get Yogi and Boo Boo.
I'm going to say, while the Vixen is around, y'all can't be out here doing all
Aquaria
this dibbling and dabbling.
was Leonardo DiCaprio and the Vixen was the bear in that movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She was getting eaten alive and it was great television. Everybody, that was tonight's episode. Tell us what you think. Whose team are you on? What did you think of the runway? What did you think of the mini challenge, the maxi challenge, RuPaul's dress, the whole fighting situation? Where do you all stand? And I know that some of you are not going to agree with what we have to say, but I'm standing by this opinion. I'm not changing it. I'm not going to apologize for it because for me, I understood where the Vixen was coming from. I understood where Monique was. I understood Monet. I understood where Miss Cracker was coming from.
Just the fact that Monique, Miss Cracker, Dusty, all of these people who have no reason to be against you all come together with a united
collectively
opinion.
Are trying to tell you
that
something.
That shows that it's you, baby.
The Vixen said,
you are
not
the common
bother
denominator
me.
Here.
Do not leave me alone. And that's what you need to do, folks. Leave them alone. You know what's going to happen. You know there's certain people you just have to be like, okay.
Now, however, next week, Monique and Mayhem may have a little spat.
Honey, and I'm ready for it.
Gonna be like,
but it's time for Monique to say something to her. Because it's like, you're not about to just walk away from that. Okay, I don't care if you had your little defense attorney over here looking like a loaf of bread, sourdough included. Okay?
Oh, no.
Just ate it today. But I'm here for it. So again, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us again for another week. Y'all have made this so much fun. We love every single one of you. For those respectful in the comment section, even more love to you. Because some of y'all just, I don't get it. I'm
Girl.
like, where are you coming from? Where are you going with this? Taking stuff personal. All right. Mwah. See you next week.
Bye-bye.